Obviously, congrats to Georgetown. Hard fought. Hard fought game, hard fought win. Two teams that are probably in the same situation right now, except they're a little bit older than us. But, you know, it's, yeah, that's why we played this game, because we're both kind of in the same position. And, Ed Cooley for a coach and a person and everything else is, just a guy that for a young coach like me is like somebody that you can lean on, somebody that you can talk to, somebody that's kind of going through the same kind of things. So, but this is one it's a winnable game. You got to win it. I thought our discipline let us down late.
What were you looking for in the last possession when Kevin took the three?
We were trying to get to a right-hand drive, right? Like that's where I think our discipline's got to be better as a group. There are a lot of breakdowns in communication or breakdowns in trust, but it's set up for a right-hand drive and the whole side of the court cleared. We were definitely not looking for what happened.
The 7-0 run at the end of the first half for Georgetown. What kind of happened there, and how did that affect things going forward?
I thought the end of the first half and the start of the second half was terrible on our part, right? But the defense is on our end. I thought they really pushed the ball in transition. I thought their bigs ran the court really hard, and our bigs were behind the play and late to get into position. So they got some fouls, right? They got to the rim and got fouled just because I thought they outworked us. I thought Drew Fielder came in here and outworked every single one of our bigs. Like, you got to play hard, man. He's a freshman. So, there's no excuses. But he was running hard. He was playing hard. And our guys were behind the play. And then, we give up a three on it out of bounds, and Coach Fairley standing up telling you what's coming. There's no excuses for that, man. I get you on some things, but there's no excuses on when somebody tells you what's happening and it happens. There's no surprise moments. We got to be tough enough to end the half the right way and start the half the right way.
What did you see on Georgia's basket to tie the game with the second left? Or Georgetown's
It's just individual play, right? I wish I could go back and see where everybody was in position, but our bigs are probably scared to come over to trap the box because Supreme Cook is there, right? That's what happens late game. But they got a step, they got an angle on us. I think they ran the little either a step-up ball screen or a pitch-back ball screen, and he turned the corner where we got to stop the ball, and we got to have everybody kind of in. But you also, when you do that, you put yourself in danger of giving up a three, which we didn't want to do because that gets you beat, right? So we're a little gun shy of overdoing it, but we got to be able to stop the ball there. We got to take the big away at the rim, and then make that guy make a pass with his right hand flying out of bounds out to one of those other guys, one of those shooters. We didn't stop the ball, so he turned the corner and made a shot.
At what point does youth experience you have to move past that and win a game like this to give your guys some confidence and belief that you can get it done?
I mean, at any point, game 1 of the season, game 10, game 15, should be winning them, right? I thought, like I said, our discipline let us down. They had 2 threes in overtime that, those are discipline. It had nothing to do with what they did. It was all us, right? So, Notre Dame can't beat Notre Dame, and Notre Dame beat Notre Dame in overtime.
Were you satisfied with the team's three-point shooting today? You're 8 for 32.
Was I satisfied with it? No, I'd love to be 16 for 32. No, I thought in the first half we took bad ones. When we take good shots, when we take open shots, when we take rhythm threes, we're good shooting three. When we take threes off the dribble, we're not. We got to eliminate threes off the dribble, right? It's been talked about, right? I'm coaching this team every single day. I'm showing them film every single day, right? But at some point in time, you got to stop doing it. The numbers don't lie.
Micah, can you give us some insight into this team in terms of resilience? A short turnaround before the Citadel game, but how does this team bounce back from something like that?
We've bounced back pretty well for the most part, right? Like I thought we played with more effort today than we did last week, even with finals, even with choppy week of practice. Like when we've been in these moments, I thought in this game we had a chance to lay down in this game, and we came back again, and like they bounce back. They show up every single day, right? Whether I'm on them, whether I'm happy with them, whatever. Like they show up every single day and they bounce back every single day. So there's something inside of them that says they want to be good, but they don't know how to be good yet. And it starts with trust. And then once we start trusting each other, once we start trusting the staff, once we start trusting the discipline of our system, then we might be good.
Micah, you referenced the discipline letting you guys down. You said very candidly that the last look for Kevin is not at all what you wanted. So how do you extrapolate that to the practice floor and make sure when you're coaching those guys every day that they're learning from these experiences?
You know, in those moments, and maybe this is youth or people not thinking the game. In those moments throughout college basketball all time, there's a shot at the rim. And those games are usually tied at 1 on an offensive rebound. So why are you standing at the three-point line? Simple as that.
What do you say to Marcus in that moment when you put him to the side after the pass to Kevin?
I just told him to trust what we were doing, right? Like, here's the reason why I told you to go this way. You can't go the other way. I've seen it happen. It happened to us last year at Penn State. We did the same exact play against Virginia Tech. The dude did the same exact thing, and the ball got stolen, right? Like, you got to trust why I'm saying this, right? Why we're doing these things. And we'll be in this situation again, and he'll be better for it next time. But it's a teachable moment, right? Instead of waiting until tomorrow, might as well let him know right now, like how he can change it, how he can be better.
How much did that play a part into your coaching, like the psychiatric part of it, like to tell them in the moment, to get them to understand, and to be honest and, pretty just upfront with them?
I think you have to, right? Like, you got to do it in different ways. Like everybody handles success and everybody handles failure in different ways, right? So you got to know your team. You got to know how to talk to them. You got to know how people handle different things. And, we're learning that. We're learning each other. They're learning me and I'm learning them. And just try and coach them in the moment.
Julian, what will it eventually take to win a game like this?
I think you've seen it tonight. Like, you gotta play with that intensity every night. I think we had a good couple weeks of practice just to focus on our intensity, and I think we came out hard. And I think we just got to be more disciplined down the stretch. And I think that's when it's turned this corner. But
You've said discipline, coach said discipline. When you say discipline, what does that mean specifically down the stretch?
it's really just mainly on the defensive end, like knowing our assignments, knowing when to switch, and more talk. And then a little bit offensively, just like being more patient, and just knowing when to what we want in a set. So.
For either of you guys, Coach Shrewsbury said that he felt like this was a winnable game, that you guys didn't win. What was his message in the locker room after the game?
Don't hang your head. Come ready to go tomorrow. We're right back at it. We have another one on Tuesday. So just keep competing hard, keep practicing hard, and come out here on Tuesday. Hopefully we can get another win. So.
Yeah, pretty much what JR said. Like, we just got to be ready to come back tomorrow. Is what Coach harped on. Obviously disappointed that we definitely could have won this game, but we got another game, so we got to take it all in tonight, and then tomorrow it's a new day. So.
What's the message to the younger guys?
Really just sticking with it, like I said, we showed the intensity and we picked up that level to where we need to play at to be able to win. And just relaying that message, like just if we keep coming with that energy and that poise and that we show throughout the game, I think we could turn that corner, and then just keeping the younger guys involved and just keeping them enthused that we can do this, because we're in a tough stretch right now, and they never been through it, so just keeping them enthused and keeping them in, staying together with us. So.
Yeah, I think the big thing is let them know, like, don't be discouraged. You know, we've had a few close games down the stretch. I think this is our second game going into overtime. We know that we can win these kind of games. You know, we did it before versus Oklahoma State. Yeah, I think just the main thing is, just staying focused. You know, it's still a long season. You know, we have a group of young guys. A lot of guys are really inexperienced still. So, I mean, can't really put any of that on them, because they haven't been in these kind of situations before. So I think that we have to do a better job of communicating with them and let them know that it's not just them. Like it's on us too for not being there, not being like the leaders that we need to be for them. So.
How beneficial is it to have the next 5 at home versus having to go on the road after a tough game like this?
Yeah, it's really beneficial. I was surprised to see that many people come out tonight, and hopefully they just keep coming, because it definitely is a different type of energy in there when we have those fans. So it'd be good to have these 5 home games in a row and try to go win them all. So.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, kind of like what Julian said, seeing the fans here is great, like the support out there tonight. It was amazing seeing everybody, standing up and cheering down the stretch and all that. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, trying to get like a little win streak going, get a little momentum going into ACC play, going into conference play. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. We'll be right back at it in practice, and hopefully we can get another or we can bounce back on Tuesday. So.
JR, I don't think you played in the overtime session. Were you feeling okay, or what was that?
Yeah, I was fine. Yeah.